What's up, everybody? Out here in the woods again for another day of having some adventures, just doing whatever sounds fun. But first off, I'm actually going to be taking some rappelling lessons. I've got Dan from Ochoco Bushcraft here with me. He's going to be letting me use his harness and rope and going to practice rappelling. Going to start off small down this steep little hill between the rocks here, and then we're going to work our way up from there. So I hope this makes some good footage. Well, now that we're done with all that rappelling practice, we moved to a different spot, and before I finish my day out, I need to have some food. Something I brought with me that I've been wanting to show you guys for a while is my own little homemade ration pack. I have this sealed in a vacuum sealer, and see, I have two completes in here, a beef stew, roast beef with mashed potatoes. So those are like two main meals, and then I have kind of stuff to supplement throughout the rest of the day. These packs that I make are basically just for one full day from if I was coming out early in the morning and going home at night. There's enough stuff in here, plus a little extra for if I ended up staying overnight, I could make things stretch out and last and not get too hungry. But I just need a little snack, and I wanted to pull this out, just kind of show you guys what I have in here. Some of the extras I carry, some little wipes, cleaning up afterwards. Carry an extra little, like, I think it's a 1-quart freezer bag, just for putting the trash in. If I don't have a fire to throw my trash away, I have something I can seal it up. And anything that's wet, I'm not going to be getting it all over my other food or inside my pack. Carry some paper towels. 2 little sponges for if I cook inside of my cook set, I can use these sponges to help wash up when I'm done. But if I have lots of extra water nearby, these little meals, I can actually drop that into boiling water to heat it up. Since these are safe to cook inside their packages here, because these are made just to throw in the microwave, I just drop it in some boiling water and heat it up just fine without having to dirty up any of my containers. So for the snacks I've got, and these snacks varied from meal to meal and whatever kind of mood I'm in whenever I put these together. But I got peanuts. These are just some ideas for what you guys could do. Some Tiger's milk bars that got a little warm sitting in the room I have this stored in, but they're still just as nutritious. And in a separate little pack here, I've also vacuum sealed some beef jerky. Now one last item, some Vienna sausages, for a food item anyways. I think I have another, I have a spoon. Carry a spoon in here just so that's one less thing I have to wash when I'm done. So that's basically it. What I like about this is I can put 3 or 4 of these together at a time. Just keep them on the shelf until I'm ready to go out, and I can just grab one all ready to go. I don't have to think about what I want to pack with me that day. I just grab this, and I've got a nice variety. I got lots of protein, stuff to keep me going, keep me energized. You could even add drink mixes and whatever you want to. This is just a little something that I came up with that works for me. I've seen other people build these types of kits that are completely different. This is just what I like to use so far, and thought I'd show you guys. But now I think I'm going to have some Vienna sausages and a protein bar. I'll be back. what I wanted to do today is play with this tarp a little bit, try some different setups with it, just get more familiar with it. The only time I've had it out was that Bushcraft Day Camp video, and I've been really wanting to play with this some more and just see what else I can make. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me and just show you, and maybe you'll get some ideas of your own, and I'll show you a couple pointers. I want to show you how I loop the stick through the string, the ridgeline, and the loops a little closer up, because in the last video I noticed that didn't show up very well. But I've got my tarp here. I've got extra cord that I keep in the tarp. Rolled up inside of here, I've got a bunch of other cordage. So I'm going to get the ridgeline ran first. I've already cut a bunch of stakes, a hammer, and a few little sticks to run through to attach my tarp to the ridgeline. And doing it this way will also make it so I can switch from one setup to the next quicker, because I won't have to take the ridgeline down and back up if I was running the ridgeline through the loops. So you can see I looped the cordage over and put it through the tie-out loop on the tarp. And then I took my stick here and put it in place. And then I'll tighten up the ridge line, and then I can adjust these sticks to slide this down side to side and pull the ends tight. Now what I can do, I can tie this off to cover that up. I would try to suck it all the way down like I did over there, but then it's not going to quite be long enough for me to stretch out in there without touching the sides. And one of the loops in the back, I'm going to pull that out. It's going to open this up even more. Made the tarp into basically a tent. It's just open on this end, closed over on the back side there. It's pretty cool. I definitely can't wait to take this thing out and just play with it, just more setups and stuff like that. There's definitely, depending on how small you want to get inside of there, tons of ways you can set this thing up to protect you from the elements. I'm having a blast just playing with it. I know it's not looking too professional on the camera, because this is my first time messing with this style of a tarp, but I've just seen other people do things, and I really wanted to get out and try and see what it actually took to do these. I like it though. It's cool. It's a 7x10 tarp. I have the 10-foot way going that way, so that when I drop the other end down, I still have about 7 feet from myself to crawl back inside here. That's pretty cool. It is a small, tight entrance, but if you're out in the cold, you could, you can crawl right in there. You could even grab some brush or something to tuck back in here behind you to keep any wind out if the wind's coming from a different direction. And I thought that was pretty dang cool. Well, we've stumbled across something kind of interesting. Got a fire pit, almost like a wooden bench. Come check this out. It's almost like this was somebody's bug out camp or something that they were working on. Come back into these trees. This big pole. Got a partial wall over here. And around behind me you can see a big log for a wall. It's dug out almost like they had a tent or something set up in here. There's another spot dug out. But that's pretty cool. Get out and walk around. You'll always be surprised at what you might find. I think that's where I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and please hit that subscribe button. Thanks. Well, I just found something that I had to show you guys. Or actually, I didn't find it. My partner here found it. Check that out. Like I said, you'll always be surprised what you might find out here. Got a pretty decent split mall. A little bit of wear and tear on the handle here. You can take that home, put a new handle in it. Be like getting yourself a brand new tool.